Hi again. So Merkel has been making rifles in Germany for a very long time. And it took me a while, as in a few years, to find this model. It's a Merkel KR1. This is the tracking model. We probably can't show you from the distance up here. Maybe I'll show you in the studio. Anyway, KR1 tracking. You can see it's short, and you can see that there's already a difference in the location of the sling swivels. Normally this would be under here, and there is a provision for the sling swivel here. And the forward sling swivel goes up on the muzzle. So the idea is that essentially this is a wounded game carbine. And if you're thrashing through the bush after a wounded animal, of course, not an ideal situation in the first place, but you want to be able to handle the rifle and have it pretty much not getting caught on anything, so you can move brush aside. And I don't know if you've ever been involved with a wounded, even a deer, but it can get pretty hairy in terms of willow thickets and everything else. So the tracking rifle is, or carbine, is a good idea. This one is an 8x57, and it's especially short because of the KR1 action. So I'll show you how it works. We looked at this before, but in case you didn't see that video, bolt handle is located in a ideal position. You raise the bolt handle and then the bolt slides back. It's pretty impressive. Typical locking lugs. We could look at them more if you like later. And then how to load this? Well, you could load from the top, I guess. 8x57, very good round for a tracking rifle, I think. But you can also load them from the bottom. I think this is very well done. You just push this button and the whole trigger guard pivots. And then you can remove the magazine and load the magazine, which in fact we'll do right now. So we'll take a few shots at those targets behind me, put on my shooting glasses, and loading the magazine. It's very well designed. Some magazines, believe it or not, are not so easy to load, but this one, very good. And I'm just shooting cellular and Bellot, what is it, 180 grains, courtesy of Reliable Gun. Full metal jacket, you can probably tell by the bullet. And then once you have that loaded, oh yeah, you can see it has an adjustable cheek rest. So if you wanted to, I guess if you wanted to use a red dot or some other optic, you'd have versatility to do that in the placement of your cheek. And then we just go into the body of the action, and then we lock it in place by closing the trigger guard. And there's our ammo. Some people will ask me if it's a set trigger. Not this one. The KR1 came out in all kinds of grades, and some of them were just exquisite, fully engraved and so on. I like this laminate stock with the adjustable cheek piece. You know, it kind of all goes together. And with this short action and the short barrel, that's a 18.5-inch barrel, the whole package is very compact and yet quite effective. So the feeding, by the way, is notably slick and effortless, very, very smooth. Reminds me of a Tikka T3, but this might even be more effortless. Anyhow, so we'll take a shot, maybe at that far gong. I don't know if I'm going to hit it or not. Oh, it has the 3-dot system, so you just put the orange dot in between the two green, which is good. Especially since it's the tracking model, because it's not really a target rifle. It's not quite sure what you're going to hit, but you'll hit something. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, I was lucky for you. I tried that a moment ago, and then you can see effortless reloading. That one looks almost dead center. So 3 for 3. And, you know, never underestimate that 8x57. There's a lot of sauce in it. It's a potent round. Beautiful carbine. Not that well known, which is one of the reasons I thought I'd bring it to your attention. They seem to be constantly going up in value as people rediscover them or discover them for the first time. Very easy to maintain, and of course, there are a couple of steps, but you can change the barrels on this if you want to. You have to take off the trigger plate or trigger guard. Maybe we'll go over that in the studio, but it's very, very versatile. And as you can see, I'm surprised we hit 3 for 3, but we did. Anyhow, that's the KR1. And now I think we'll move to the Mauser 66. Actually, we can just keep rolling. I'll just set down, I'll show you the 66. It's good to see them together. So this is the Mauser 66, and you can see it's another version of a compact action. The Mauser you have to feed from the top. KR1 has that removable mag. It's got that extra level of elegance. I'll set this down. And then you can see the 66S, that's that telescopic action. Set trigger. Of course, this is not the tracking carbine. And maybe what I'll do is, actually I have a couple of rounds here, so I'll just take a couple of shots. And these ones, I mean, they're normally very accurate, but I don't think I've fired this rifle. So we'll hope that those iron sights are on. It looks like a flip up. I don't have the claw mounted scope. Feeding is also very good. You can see the round there. Very smooth. So yeah, let's see what happens. Well, today's our day. I think first time I fired this rifle. Oh, the miss had to come. Anyhow, you might want to watch this kind of slow motion. So, yeah, it just comes back halfway and then full way. You could decide which one you like better. I like that KR1 a lot. That's a very fine rifle, but in a way, the 66 is maybe somewhat more refined. Doesn't matter. Don't have to choose. Buy them both. Beautiful rifles. All right, thanks a lot for watching.